In this video, we are going to see about data analysis from October-November 2020. In previous video, we created the task 1 evidence document and we finished the web page. Next, we are going for the task 3 data analysis. Okay. We are going to perform some calculation using the income and expenditure of this company over a 12-month period. All currency must be in dollar to decimal places. Open and examine the file n20yearend.csv in a spreadsheet package. So first we are going to our work area and this is the file which we want to open and examine. Open the file. See, this is our document. We open the CSV file in the spreadsheet package and see the if I expand the cells, it is not proper. There is no proper cell. All the things are merged here and there. So the conversion is not did properly. So what we want to do now? We want to make this document like this. Like this, we want to make the document. So what we are going to the folder and copy this and paste. So we are having the copy and we want to check whether .csv is extension is coming. If it is not coming, go to the view. See, if I'm taking the untick the file name extension, it will not come. .csv will not come. So again, go to the view and click file name extension. Next, we are going to change the extension. Right click, rename, and give us the text. And are you sure want to change it? Yes. So now open the file and see. It will have the correct structure according to the question paper. It will have the correct structure. Now next we want to import this file into the CSV. So go to the search, type Excel, open the Excel of 2016 or application. Then close the oldest one. Okay, so we open the new Excel workbook. So go to the file now, click open, go to the browse and go to the work area, your work area, desktop, select all the files. If you go for all files, it will come. So select that n20n copy.txt. Click open. So in file origin, we want to change it as a Western European Windows. If you are using Mac, you can go for the Mac. Click next and click next. In this advanced, we want to check whether the decimal is in dot or comma. So I'm going to give the comma one more time. Click OK. Now see, the value will be in the like the question paper. We got the values like this. Now we are going to the beginning. We open and examine the file. Place the text edited by followed by a space, center number and candidate number, and then a space followed by on followed by a space and today's automated date right aligned in the header. Okay, the header in this file. The header, go to the file. Sorry, go to the insert. Go to the header. See, this is left, this is center, and this is right. This right, we are going to type edited by space, your name, center number, and candidate and your candidate number. And after that, what they are asking, after the candidate number, then a space followed by on. In a space, we are going to give the space followed by on. We can type in the capital small letter on days, and they are asking today's automated date. So we want to give today's automated date. Go to the file on space and we click to current date. And if you click in any other cell, we will get like this. Go to the view and go for the normal. We got the value. Next, save this spreadsheet with your file name N20 year underscore your center number and candidate number. So go to the file, go to the file, save as current folder and save the file. Save the file N20 year underscore center number and candidate number and save the file as the Excel workbook. Okay. Now we save the file. Next, question number 15. Insert the new row at the top of the spreadsheet. Merge cell A1 to M1. In this merge cell, place the text old world gardens income and expenditure. Okay, so we want to insert the new row at the top of the spreadsheet. Okay, select the two rows, right click, go to the insert and give entire row and click OK. After that, they ask him to merge A1 to M1. Merge the cell. And they ask him to type the text Goldie Gordon's income and expenditure. Okay, I'm going to type Goldie Gordon's income and expenditure. Next, they are asking format the cell A1 to M1 contain white 24-point text. Okay, we want to give this as a white 24-point text. Okay, select the text and give 24 point. And they ask him to give the white text. Select the text and select white text. This one. And next they are asking dark blue background. Okay, select this and give the dark blue background. Okay, so we give this. Next, format only the merge cell in row 3. Okay, see in the row 3 in this image, they are merging the cell. They are merging from B to E. From B to E, they are merging. So first, we are going for B to E and merge. Next, see the F, they are minimizing the column. So F minimize the column up to 20 pixel. Next, for expenditure G to J. So from G to J, we are going to merge the cell. And K column they are minimizing. K column minimize up to 20 pixels. Next, profit and loss, L and M they are merging. Next, once we merge the cell, we want to give black text 18 points and light gray background. Okay. So I'm going to this merge the cell income. I'm going to give 18 point and they are asking the black text. If you want, you select and you can give the black text. And after that, they are asking light gray background. Okay, I can give like this. See the image, it is not right. The black color light is not right. So I can give Arial background. Arial black. Select and give Arial black. So it will be bigger. And expenditure same like give 18 points and give light background and give black color, select and give black color, and you can give Arial black. For expenditure, I want to give Arial black, 18 points, and the light color background. If you want, you can, it's not visible, so make it as a bigger. Okay, so we finish this. No, NFC. சொல்லு சரி நான் வரேன் இங்க காமனே கழிச்சு நான் முடிச்சிடுவேன் in cell E5, use a function to calculate the total income for January. So in E5, we want to make the total for the January. We want to calculate the January plant sales, landscaping and walled gardens, and we want to paste on the total. So what we are going to do in cell E5. So E5, this is E5. In E5, we are going to make the total equal sum and select the three values and close. Next, for 17, in cell J5, use a function to calculate the total expenditure for January. So, we want to calculate total expenditure in J5 equal sum tab. That's the tab key. Select this. So, we got the value. Question number 18. In cell L5, calculate the profit for January. And they are giving the formula. Profit should be income minus expenditure in L5. Go to L5 and I am going to make the profit income minus expenditure total values. So we got the value like this. Next, in cell M5, display the text profit if the profit of this month is greater than or equal to 0. If the profit is less than, display the text loss. What they are asking in M5. In M5, we want to display the text if the figure is less than 0, we want to give the indicator should be as loss. If it is greater than or equal to 0, we want to give us the profit. So we are going to use the if condition. Equal if is the tab key. First they are asking the logical task. So this is the value we are going to use. This one and greater than equal to 0 comma and we are going to give the true condition. We quotation make it as a profit, capital P profit, and close the quotation comma and open the quotation, give loss. See if L5 is greater than or equal to, which is L5, L5 have this value. If it is true, see greater than or equal to 0, yes, this condition is true, so it will come as the profit. If it is minus value means it will come display the text as loss. Okay, then press enter. Next, what they are asking, format this cell to have black text on a red background if the cell display the text loss. Next, format this cell to have the white text on a black background if the cell displays the text profit. So we want to use a conditional formatting. If it is indicated is profit, we want to give white background, white text and black background. Okay, so select the profit, go to the conditional formatting and go to the new rule. After that, they are asking format only the cells that contains. Okay. So format only cells with, I'm going to select the specific test and I'm going to give the profit. Next, go to the question and check. In the profit, there will be white text on a blue background. So I'm going to the format. I'm going to give white text. White text on a fill blue background. Sorry, black background. They're asking black background. And check font is a white. Okay. Okay. See, it will come like this. Next, again go to the profit. I'm going to give the new rule. Already I give you one rule. So if you go and check in the manager rule, the rule which we gave, it will be available. Next, I'm going to give the new rule. Format only cells that contain, and I'm going to select the specific text, and I'm going to for the loss. Format, what they are asking, black text on a red background. So go to the format. I will explain one more time. Okay, first select this, go to the conditional formatting, manage rules, new rule, format only cell that contains, go to the specific text and type loss. Go to the format and select the black color, and the fill should be red color background. Okay, apply. Next, place in your evidence document screenshot that show how you apply the formatting to cell M5. So evidence 5. So I'm going to the work area. Already I have the evidence. I'm going to open that. So in evidence, we want to place the screenshot that how we applying the conditional formatting. So I'm going to select this. This I'm going to fight. Now go to the Excel sheet. Go to this conditional formatting, manage rules. So go to the snipping tool, new, and select this. Copy this. You can paste in your evidence document. Next question. Duplicate the formula and formatting entered in steps 16 to 19 for all the months. For all the months, we want to do this. Okay, so what I'm going to do? I'm going to extract this all the values, and for the expenditure also, for the figure also, for indicator also. See what are the laws? It will be come as the red background and the black color font. Okay. Next, format all currency values to dollars with two decimal places. So we want to format all currency value in dollar symbol with two decimal places. Okay, so all the things are dollars. Okay, right click, format cells, go to the currency and select the currency United States, dollar symbol, dollar English United States. And they are asking two decimal places. Two decimal places already there. So we will get like this. The same likes for wages we are going to do. Right click, format cell, currency, English, United States, two decimal places, and click OK. So we get the value. See now the some of the things are not visible. Landscaping, walled gardens is not visible, and wages, materials is all the things are visible now. Next, save your spreadsheet. Now we want to save the spreadsheet. Print your spreadsheet showing the formula. So they ask you to print the spreadsheet showing the formula. So I will go to the formulas and click show formula. So there is many space out there. So I can make January, land sales, landscaping, walled gardens, one, and this one, and this one. So next they asked me to print the spreadsheet showing the formula. So in our Excel sheet, we went to the formula and click the show formula. The formula, what are the formulas we applied, it will come. Next they ask you to take the print in the landscape orientation. Row and column headings or display. The content of the all cells are fully visible and can be easily read. So what am I going to do? Go to the Excel sheet, go to the file, go to the print. The print they ask you to give the landscape orientation. In some past paper they will ask what type of paper, so you can select the type of paper from this. Next they are asking go to the page setup. They are asking fit to one page and sheet row and column headings, and go and check in margins here. Nothing to change. Go to the sheet and click row and column heading. So we are getting the value like this. Then we can select the printer and we can give the print. Next, print your spreadsheet showing the values. Make sure the printout fits on a single page. Row and column headings are not displayed. Content of all the cells are visible, can be easily read. Okay, they are asking the values, not formulas. So untick the formulas. So we are getting C. Now all the cells are very small. So the value is not showing. So just drag the. If you drag means the value will come. So then go to the file, click print. In this they are asking page setup fit on a single page. So go to the page setup. Go to the page setup, click fit to one page, and the sheet they are asking row and column headings are not displayed. One column, remove this and click OK. So we get the value like this. So we can give the print. Select the printer and we can give the print. So next you need to print your evidence document. Once you finish the web page and the data analysis, we want to take the printout of the evidence document.